There's a glass sitting beside your bed, or at least there could be. And if you place it right, it might quietly shift the energy in your home and the way money moves in your life. That sounds dramatic, I know, but hear me out, because this isn't about superstition. It's about the space you sleep in every night and the invisible weight you bring into that space: stress, worry, unresolved tension. Over time, those feelings settle. They collect in corners, they cling to the air like dust, and slowly they start shaping the energy of your entire room, sometimes in ways you don't even notice. You wake up tired even after 8 hours. You feel scattered, stuck, like something's off, but can't quite name it. The truth is, your bedroom isn't just a place where you sleep. It's the room where your body repairs, where your mind resets, and where your energy, your inner rhythm, meets the energy around you. And salt, as ordinary as it seems, is one of the most overlooked tools for clearing that energy. I'm not talking about pouring it on your carpet or lighting incense. I mean placing one simple glass of salt water right by your bed in a specific way that lets it do what it naturally does best: absorb. Salt has been used for centuries to purify, to preserve, to protect. But when you use it intentionally in the space where you sleep, it can become something else entirely. A quiet filter, a subtle shift, a way to gently reset your surroundings, so your energy and, yes, your finances can start flowing with less resistance. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to prepare and place this glass, why every detail matters, and what you might notice within just a few nights. Because sometimes change doesn't roar. It starts in silence, and a clean shift in energy might begin with something as simple as salt. Part 1: Why salt can quietly shift your financial energy. You've likely walked past a box of salt in your kitchen hundreds of times, reached for it without thinking, sprinkled it on eggs, pasta, maybe the rim of a margarita. It's familiar, harmless, but rarely, almost never, do we think of salt as something that can touch our lives in any meaningful way, and certainly not our finances. But let me ask you this. Have you ever walked into a room that just felt off? Not dirty, not cluttered, just heavy. Like something unseen was hanging in the air. Like your thoughts slowed down the moment you entered and your body didn't relax even after hours. That feeling isn't your imagination. And it isn't magic either. It's energy, and every home holds it. Energy lives in air that doesn't move, in corners that collect forgotten things, in memories that linger in objects. It lives in the sigh you let out after a stressful day, in the worry you carry into your pillow, in the silence that doesn't soothe but stiffens. And when that energy sits too long without being moved or softened, it becomes resistance. Resistance to rest, resistance to clarity, resistance to flow. Financial energy, like emotional and physical energy, needs openness to move. It needs circulation. But many of us are living in spaces that quietly block that movement night after night without even realizing it. That's where salt comes. Not as a superstition, not as a lucky charm, but as a quiet, powerful filter that can gently shift what's been stuck. Salt has been used for centuries across cultures as a purifier, not because people were naive, but because they noticed something. They noticed that a bowl of salt placed in the right corner made the room feel calmer. That it soaked up dampness, not just from the walls, but from the air. Air that often carried tension, grief, or stagnant emotion. In modern terms, you could call it a natural absorber. Scientifically, salt has hygroscopic properties. It pulls moisture from the air. But energetically, that same pull seems to extend to more than just water. It draws in what's heavy, it holds it, and it neutralizes it. Now, think about your bedroom. The one place in your home where your body is supposed to heal every night, where your breathing slows, where your subconscious opens. If that room carries energetic noise, leftover stress, financial worry, the emotional residue of arguments or fear, it doesn't matter how soft your sheets are. Your body won't fully rest in it. And if your body can't rest, your energy won't rise. And when your energy stays low, opportunities, financial or otherwise, start to feel distant, delayed, or strangely unreachable. You don't wake up clear, you wake up behind. You don't feel focused. You feel foggy. You don't take bold steps. You second guess. This has nothing to do with belief systems. It has everything to do with your environment and the subtle ways it shapes your nervous system, your focus, your decisions. Salt placed with purpose interrupts that cycle. One small glass by your bed becomes a nightly invitation for something lighter to return. And what you'll begin to notice isn't always dramatic. It's subtle. You might sleep more deeply with fewer tangled dreams. You might wake feeling clearer, as if your room breathes better. And slowly, you might find that your thoughts around money, around possibility, begin to shift. Not because salt attracts wealth like a magnet, but because you become less weighed down, more open, more responsive to opportunity. We tend to think of money as something purely external, numbers in a bank account, bills in a wallet. But the truth is, how we receive money, how we manage it, how we open to it, is deeply energetic. If your space is filled with unspoken stress, shame, or fear around money, it's no wonder your relationship with it feels complicated. Salt doesn't solve your finances, but it helps clear a space, internally and externally, for you to feel less blocked by them. And in that clarity, new decisions are made. Better ones, calmer ones. Now, here's where it gets beautiful. You don't need to do anything loud or elaborate. No rituals, no chants, no belief in crystals or spirits or mantras. You just need intention and consistency. A simple glass, some water, 3 spoonfuls of salt placed gently by your bedside, changed every few days. That's it. And as you sleep, the salt does what it's always done, pulls in the weight, neutralizes the noise, makes space for something else. That something else might be better sleep. It might be clearer thoughts. It might be the moment you finally send the email, ask for the raise, say yes to the new opportunity. Not because salt gave you courage, but because it helped take away the fog. The biggest changes in life rarely start with big moments. They start with small shifts. A room that feels better. A morning that begins calmer. A decision made from clarity, not stress. And maybe, just maybe, that shift begins with salt. So the next time you reach for that box in your kitchen, remember, you're not holding just seasoning. You're holding a centuries-old tool that's quietly waiting to help you let go of what no longer serves you and make room for what's meant to find you. Quietly, naturally, and maybe overnight. Part 2, clear the space so wealth has a way in. Before salt can do its quiet work, the room has to let it. Because salt doesn't create energy, it filters it. And filters don't work in chaos. Imagine trying to purify water through a clogged system. You wouldn't expect clean results. The same principle applies to your living space. You can place the salt, say the words, do everything right. But if your environment is jammed with energetic noise, even the purest ritual loses power. So the first step isn't spiritual. It's physical. You clear the space. Not just for salt, but for yourself. Most people underestimate what clutter really does. It's not just visual, it speaks to the nervous system. Every item left out, every corner stuffed with just for now things, every stack of papers on the nightstand. It all sends a message to your brain. Nothing is finished, nothing is calm, nothing is settled. That message runs in the background like a broken app draining battery life. You might not consciously see the mess, but your mind feels it. And when your space is filled with open loops, your thoughts loop too. You replay worries, you get irritable. You feel mentally busy without doing anything meaningful. In that state, clarity doesn't come. Focus doesn't land, and wealth, it gets delayed. Because there's no clear pathway for it to enter. Start with the simplest act. Clean your room, not as a chore, but as a quiet declaration. This space matters. I matter. This space deserves to breathe. I deserve to breathe in it. Strip the bed, fold the clothes, wipe down the surfaces, not perfectly, just enough for the room to feel lighter, enough to remove the weight that collects invisibly in untended spaces. The corner where you dropped yesterday's jeans, the chair that holds too many half-made decisions, the drawer filled with batteries, receipts, tangled cords. Don't organize everything, just open space, space for movement, space for change. Next, notice your devices, laptops, Wi-Fi routers, charging cords glowing in the dark. We've turned our bedrooms into backup offices, workplaces that never truly shut down. And while we know these things emit energy, we rarely think about how they alter the feel of the room. But they do. that subtle hum from your phone charger, the blue light from the television. It might seem small, but over time it chips away at your ability to rest. And rest is where transformation begins. Wealth doesn't grow in burnout. It grows in recovery and clarity, in a well-rested nervous system that can make decisions from a place of calm. So before you place the salt, take a moment. Power things down, not forever, just for tonight. Move the laptop out of sight. Unplug what doesn't need to hum. Give your body a night without static. Let silence become useful again. Then turn to your bed, not the sheets or pillows, but the placement. Most people never question where their bed sits, but its position can shape the entire feel of a room. If your feet face directly toward the door, your body lies in a straight line with incoming energy, energy that enters and exits without pause. It's like sleeping in a hallway. There's no holding, no containment. You rest, but you don't restore. Reposition if you can. Even a slight angle can make a difference. If you can't move the bed, create a soft barrier. A bench, a plant, a low screen. Something that signals to the space. This is a boundary, not a passageway. This is a place to stay, not pass through. And then there's the object nobody talks about, your bedroom trash can. It's just there under the vanity beside the desk. A tiny bin holding receipts, tissues, takeout wrappers, but symbolically it holds more. It holds yesterday. It holds excess. And when it's left uncovered, it quietly broadcasts the energy of what's no longer useful, especially at night. When everything slows down, that subtle message spreads. You're sleeping inches away from waste, and your energy knows it. So if you must keep a trash can in the room, keep it covered. That lid is more than plastic. It's a signal that says, what's done is done. Let's not carry it into tomorrow. When these things come together, when you've cleared the surface chaos, quieted the electronics, softened the bed position, and closed the lid, you're not just preparing the room. You're preparing the energy. You're sending a message to yourself and to whatever forces you believe in. I'm ready. I've made space. I've cleared the way, and into that space something can now arrive. Maybe peace, maybe sleep, maybe clarity around the next financial step you've been avoiding, or maybe simply a break in the cycle, a pause in the noise, enough to hear something new rise up from inside you. Clearing space isn't about being neat. It's about being available, available to receive, to shift, to notice, to let in something better than what's been circling the room for too long. And yes, it sounds small. Folding clothes, moving a laptop, covering a trash bin. But so often, the biggest energetic blocks in life are disguised as ordinary things we've stopped noticing. And the moment you do notice and adjust them, you start changing more than just your space. You begin changing how you move through that space, how you think, how you choose. And from those small choices, a very different kind of wealth can grow. So before we talk about where to place the salt or how to stir it, begin here, with space, with breath. With the quiet, intentional act of saying, this matters, my energy matters, my environment matters, and from now on they'll match. Because wealth doesn't just flow where it's invited, it flows where it's respected. Where there's room, where there's rhythm, and you now are making room. Part 3, the right way to prepare a prosperity-activating salt glass. Sometimes the smallest rituals hold the deepest meaning. And when it comes to shifting the energy of a space, especially one that touches your sleep, your thoughts, and your money, the way you prepare a single glass of salt water matters more than you think. This isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about care. Because when you pour, stir, and place this simple mixture with real intention, you're not just following a tip you saw online. You're telling your space, I'm ready for things to change. So let's walk through this not as a list of steps, but as a slow and deliberate moment of reconnection between you, your home, and the energy of possibility. Start with a glass, not plastic, not metal, clear glass. There's a reason for that. Glass is transparent. It lets light move through. And energy, like light, needs clarity to move freely. When you choose a clear glass, you're symbolically choosing openness. You're saying, nothing to hide, nothing to block, let it flow. Next, fill it with water, but not to the brim, just about 3/4 full, enough to feel abundant but not overflowing. There's a quiet beauty in restraint. When you leave space at the top, you're making room for what's coming. You're showing the universe you're open to receiving more. Then add salt, 3 heaping tablespoons, not measured like a recipe, but full, like a gesture of trust. Why 3? Because 3 is balance, 3 is harmony, mind, body, spirit, past, present, future, inward, outward, upward. When you add salt in this way, you're aligning the space with completeness. Now stir clockwise, not rushed, not mechanical, slow with rhythm, like stirring a memory back to life. Let each circle you draw be a breath. Let each swirl be a wordless prayer. This is where your energy enters. This is where the mixture becomes yours. While stirring, speak, not loud, not forced. Just enough for your own heart to hear. You might say, I welcome ease, I welcome clarity, I welcome prosperity into this room. Or maybe you'll say nothing at all and simply feel it. That's enough too. What matters is sincerity, not the words, but the willingness. And as you stir, take notice. Watch the salt move, dissolve, dance through the water. It's simple, it's quiet, but it's also the moment where energy shifts. You're no longer waiting for change, you're co-creating it. This entire process doesn't take more than 5 minutes, but those minutes carry weight, because they're filled with choice, with care, with attention, and that's what changes things, not the object, but the energy behind it. Once stirred, place the glass where it matters, near your bed. On the nightstand if you can, somewhere close to your rest where your body can quietly receive its work. Don't hide it, let it be visible, let it be present. Like a silent reminder that the air around you is shifting, that something old is being absorbed, that something lighter is moving in. And from that moment on, notice how the room feels. Not instantly, but gently. Does it feel softer, lighter? Do you sleep deeper? Do you wake with fewer knots in your chest? These changes won't shout, they whisper. They hum beneath the surface, but they build over days, over nights. As you tend to the glass, as you replace it, refresh it, honor it, the space around you shifts too. It becomes quieter, more aligned. And in that stillness, wealth doesn't have to be chased. It begins to arrive unhurried, unforced, and fully invited. So yes, it's just a glass, but when done with intention, it becomes a mirror. One that reflects not just the room's energy, but your own readiness to receive more of what truly supports you. And in a world that rushes, that fills, that consumes, this little ritual says, with quiet clarity, I choose space, I choose balance, I choose to receive with grace. Part 4, where you place the salt, changes everything. It's not just the salt, it's where you put it. That's what makes the difference. You can stir the water with care, speak your affirmation with heart, prepare everything perfectly, but if you place it in the wrong spot, you're asking the right tool to work in the wrong direction. It's like turning on a fan and pointing it at the wall. The effort's there, but the flow, it never reaches you. In most homes, we overlook placement. We think energy moves like air, randomly, naturally, without guidance. But energy, like light, follows the path it's given. If that path is blocked, misdirected, or buried, the best intentions fall flat. That's why where you place the salt glass isn't a side detail, it's the pivot point. The bedroom is sacred. It's where you go soft, where your guard drops. It's the space where your body surrenders and your subconscious comes forward. And that's exactly why placing the salt beside your bed matters. Not under it, not across the room, not hidden in a drawer, but beside you, visible, intentional, close enough to become part of your nightly rhythm. Here's why. When you sleep, your conscious mind rests, but your energetic field doesn't. It stays open, receptive, scanning the environment. If the space around you is calm, you wake calm. If it's heavy, scattered, tense, you wake carrying that. Placing the salt glass by your bedside allows it to act as a silent filter, a quiet guardian. It pulls from the air, from the corners, from the spaces in between. You may not see it work, but you might feel it. People who try this often report sleeping deeper, dreaming less intensely, and waking with a sense of clarity they can't quite explain. They describe the air in the room as feeling lighter, their breathing at night smoother. And over time, something else starts to shift. Their mornings, the way they rise, the decisions they make, not overnight, not like magic, but slowly in rhythm with the space becoming more aligned. What doesn't work? Hiding the glass, slipping it under the bed, behind the nightstand, into a dusty corner. These might seem like good ideas, discreet, neat, out of sight, but energetically those spots are traps. The area under the bed often collects stagnant energy. It's the least circulated, least alive part of the room. When you place the salt there, you're asking it to filter what can't move. That's not absorption, it's suffocation. And the salt over time absorbs that instead. Confused, dull, ineffective, that's not what you want. Instead, make it visible, not as a centerpiece, not as decoration, just as a quiet, steady presence, like a candle you don't light, like a photo you don't explain. It simply is. And every time you see it before bed when you wake, it reminds you something here is clearing, something old is leaving, something new is being invited. The nightstand is ideal. It's close enough to affect your field while you sleep. It's central enough to connect to the room's energy flow. And it's a place of transition between awake and asleep, thought and dream, effort and rest. That's the space where energy begins to shift. And when you place the salt glass there, you're not just treating symptoms, you're shifting the system. And it's not about aesthetics. You don't need to make it pretty. You don't need to hide it in a decorative bowl. This is function, not flair. Let it be plain, let it be true, because this is not a performance. This is your energy, your home, your sleep, and what it needs is clarity, not clutter. There's also a subtle psychological effect to this placement. When you choose to put something beside your bed for a purpose and you return to it every day, even silently, you create a feedback loop. Your brain begins to associate your space with care, with attention, with renewal. That small act, barely noticed, begins to rewire how you experience your room. And when your space feels safe, held, intentional, so do you. And from that place, you make different decisions, you take different actions, you open to different opportunities. You might not feel it the first night, maybe not even the third, but stay with it. Observe. Let the salt glass become part of the room's rhythm. Replace the water when it clouds. Refill the salt when it settles. Tend to it the way you'd tend to a quiet part of yourself. Gently, consistently, without needing a dramatic result. And over time, watch how your relationship with your space shifts. Notice how your sleep evolves, how your thoughts in the morning change, how your resistance softens, not just to money, but to life itself. Because when you remove what's heavy, what's old, what no longer supports you, you make room. And in that room, wealth doesn't feel like a chase. It feels like a natural arrival. So yes, where you place the salt changes everything. Not because the salt is magic, but because placement reflects intention. And intention repeated becomes pattern. And pattern, that's what shapes our lives. Place it close, place it clearly, and let it begin. Part 5, what the water shows you every morning. Every morning before you check your phone, before the day rushes in, there's a quiet moment. And in that moment, if you've placed your salt glass with care, something is already waiting for you. It's not loud. It doesn't flash or beep. It just sits there, still, simple, and filled with meaning. You might think it's just water and salt, but what you're really seeing is reflection. A reflection of how your room is holding energy. A reflection of how you slept. A reflection of what's shifting inside your space and inside you. Because salt water doesn't lie, it doesn't exaggerate, it absorbs. And when you look at it in the morning, you're not just checking a ritual. You're checking your own atmosphere. If the water is still clear, clean, maybe even slightly sparkling, you'll feel it too. Your sleep might have been deeper, your body more rested, your mood a little steadier. That glass is confirming something. The space is light, balanced, moving in harmony, and you get to move with it. But if the water has changed, if it's cloudy, murky, or textured in ways you didn't expect, that's not a failure. That's evidence. Proof that the salt is working. It means something was in the air, tension, stress, emotional residue. And the salt took it in so you didn't have to. It means your ritual is doing what it was designed to do, gently absorbing what no longer belongs in your space. That's not bad news, that's transformation in motion. And in that moment, you have a choice. You can ignore it, or you can acknowledge it. You can say thank you, even silently, and refresh it, not just as a task, but as an offering. Because when you pour that old water out, you're not just tossing liquid down the drain. You're letting go. You're releasing what the room doesn't need anymore, what you don't need anymore. And every time you do that, you're signaling something powerful to yourself. I'm paying attention, I'm present, I'm staying clear. This is the part most people skip. They place the salt once, they forget, they move on, but energy isn't a one-time fix, it's a rhythm. a relationship. And when you tend to this simple glass every few days, you're not maintaining a ritual, you're maintaining your own awareness. You're choosing to keep space open. You're choosing not to let stagnation creep back in. You're choosing to care consistently for the energy you live in. Think of it like opening windows. You don't open them once and expect fresh air forever. You open them again and again because you want your home to breathe. This glass is the same. You replace the water not because it went bad, but because you've changed. Your space has changed. It's ready for a new cycle, and the act of refreshing it keeps the invitation alive for clarity, for softness, for wealth to keep flowing. It also keeps you honest. Some mornings, you'll glance at the glass and realize you've been holding something in, that your week has been heavier than you noticed, that your sleep hasn't felt right. The water reflects that. It tells the truth gently, and in doing so, it gives you the chance to respond, to shift, to realign, not with guilt, not with pressure, just with care. And here's the truth no one talks about: your relationship with money, with energy, with your environment. It's never static. It's always moving, breathing, responding. Some days will feel smooth, others tight. Some nights will bring peace, others restlessness. This practice doesn't promise perfection, it offers presence. A steady way to stay connected to the energy you're creating and inviting. You'll start to notice patterns. Maybe the water clouds more often when you've had hard conversations. Maybe it stays clearer when you've taken better care of yourself. Maybe it shifts with the seasons or the people who enter your space. Over time, the salt glass becomes more than just a ritual. It becomes a barometer, a tool for self-awareness, and perhaps most importantly, a quiet anchor in your day. And when you treat it that way, something extraordinary happens. Your environment starts working with you. Your space becomes more than a background. It becomes a source of support. It helps regulate your sleep, your thoughts, your emotions. And when those align, wealth doesn't feel like something you chase. It feels like something that meets you where you are, because you're finally in the right state to receive it. This is why we don't skip the maintenance. This is why we watch the water. This is why we change it even when we're busy, even when we don't see dramatic results. Because we understand what it means. It's not about belief. It's about attention. It's about alignment. It's about choosing again and again to make space for the energy that supports the life you want to live. So tomorrow morning, before the scroll, before the rush, look at the glass. Really look and ask yourself, what is this water showing me today? What does it reflect back that I might have missed? And when you pour it out, do so with clarity, with gratitude, with the quiet conviction that you're not just cleansing your space, you're creating it. One small glass, replaced with care, held with presence. That's how real energy shifts begin, not in noise, but in noticing. By now you've walked through more than a ritual. You've walked through a realignment with your home, with your own energy, and with the silent relationship you have with what you allow to stay and what you're ready to shift. This wasn't about salt, not really. Salt was the key, but the door it opened. That was yours all along. You've cleared a space, not just for fresh air or better sleep, but for wealth, real, grounded, lasting wealth, to find a home within you. You've placed intention in the room where your body surrenders each night. You've stirred energy with your own hands. You've watched a glass of water show you what your words often couldn't. And through it all, you've done something most people never take time to do. You've paid attention to the atmosphere around you, to the weight you carry, to the patterns that either lift or limit your life. That's where real change begins, not in massive overhauls or impossible goals, but in the quiet, consistent decision to treat your space like it matters. Because when your space feels safe, so do you. When your room breathes, you breathe easier. When your home clears, your choices get clearer too. This is energy. This is science. This is human. Your nervous system responds to your environment. Your mind reflects your surroundings. Your body stores what your space absorbs. So when you purify that space, even with something as humble as salt, you begin to untangle what's been stuck, unseen, ignored. And what flows in after that, that's not superstition, that's just balance returning. So if you've made it this far, thank you, not just for listening, but for being with this, for letting it move through you. for being the kind of person who's willing to meet their home in a new way, who's open to subtle wisdom, who believes that even the smallest shift can open the way to something much greater. I hope you sleep deeper tonight. I hope your room feels softer. I hope you feel more at ease in your own rhythm. And most of all, I hope you feel ready to receive, ready to release, ready to reshape what abundance means to you. May this glass of salt remind you that healing doesn't always roar. Sometimes it just hums quietly in the corner, whispering, "You're safe now. It's time. Thank you for watching." And may every room you walk into from now on feel like it wants you there.